Jamario Moon giving it up to Bosh. They run once again. Bosh against Stromile Swift. The step back, the 12-footer, that's off the mark. And Rudy Gay with a one-handed rebound. Mike Miller's an exceptional catch and shoot, and he also loves to crank it up from the top of the circle. That's the scouting report. He loves that straight-ahead 17-footer.
Well, great experience from Mike Miller playing for Basketball USA this past summer, and the experience has been very positive for him, not on the offensive end. Everybody knows he can shoot, but defensively it's made an impact for him.
After a Bargnani miss, once again it's Rudy Gay. And Gay almost carried the ball.
He's playing vertical, Chuck. Rudy Gay is such a tremendous athlete. To come down the floor, standing upright, dribbling, you're going to put yourself in an awkward situation.
Long rebound collected by the Raptors. Calderon finds Bosh. Shot blocked by Pau Gasol. Stoudemire Miller with a slam dunk, beating the Raps down the court in transition. 36-32 Toronto. Calderon, Bosh, swings it to Kapono. They post up Bargnani. And three in the key on Andrea Bargnani.
Offensive 3 seconds.
For the Raptors, that's their second turnover. Two teams have combined on the season for an average of 40 3-point field goal attempts. Memphis 0 for 6 tonight. The Raps are 4 of 8. And this is a 3-ball. Lowry passed up. And then Rudy Gay's going to jack up at 3. And the Grizzlies are 0 for 7 behind the arc. They came in shooting 41%, third best in the NBA. Here's Dixon, takes the stroll on the baseline, shooting over the bar. Raptors have gone cold here over the last couple of minutes.
They had that hot streak for a little while. Now not able to find it, and that's where you want to work that ball a little bit more. Get something a little easier.
Lowry to no-go. Sooner or later you would think Memphis is going to try and get the ball inside.
Well, Gasol, Raptors had a lot of trouble with him earlier, but he's not getting the touches. Chris Bosh, great effort to keep that ball alive.
And then Bargnani passed up at 3 steps up, gives it up to Calderon, and he slows the pace down with 5:11 to go in the first half. Bargnani, Bosh from 15. And Chris Bosh, folks, in the first half has a double-double, his 6th of the season. 10 points, 10 boards.
And I like what Bargnani did, Chuck. He's struggling right now. Hasn't been able to make a shot, but he can create a shot for his teammate, and that's exactly what he did for Bosh.
And this is Gasol. Navarro, 8 on the clock with a floater in the lane.
So he makes the toughest shot he takes, right? 1 for 5.
Jose Calderon receives a play from his head coach, Sam Mitchell. Calderon, the bouncer, Bosh, with a ball fake, up and good.
A little Harlem Globetrotters right there. Puts it behind Rudy Gay and gets it back.
In traffic, Gasol flips up an air ball. Run down by Miller. Gay, Stoudemire, slicing, contact, no whistle, and it's Calderon. Here is Calderon. Line to the lane, feeding Jamario Moon with a catch and shoot. Yes!
All right, great shot by
Is he playing
Jamario
with
Moon.
confidence or what?
Well, you know what? He doesn't try to do anything he can't do. And if you look at every one of his jump shots, he never floats. He always goes straight up and down, which is so key to shooting a high percentage. And look at that, the defensive rebound as well.
10 points for Moon. Following a ball game last night, we had 12 rebounds against Dallas, so this has been a good trip for Jamario Moon here in the Southwest. Raptors up by 4. Remember, Bosh on the bench with 4 fouls. They're playing without TJ Ford. Calderon fills it up.
Raptors do an excellent job on offense. Now, if you're Memphis, Chris Bosh is not in the game. You really want to try to establish that inside game. They're finally Swift getting a shot inside, but remember the trouble in the first quarter the Raptors had with Gasol. It hasn't been that much of a problem since. Get him involved in the game if you're Memphis.
Well, I think you're going to see more of that with Stromile Swift. Anthony Parker nails it. Anthony Parker with 7. Swift. Rudy Gay. And he kept a lot by Gasol and a dunk by Swift.
Swift is always around the basket looking for those opportunities.
Raptors hanging on. This is a critical possession right here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Raptors need a big stop. Miller, deep three, around the iron and down. There's Bargnani with a rebound. How special is Andrea Bargnani after a very tough start shooting the rock, but he never gave up rebounding. He's got 11 and 13 points, including a big-time three. Bosh. And that's another three for Delfino. Timeout in Memphis. And the Raptors can feel it now. 88-82 with a buck 11 to go.